I'm on day 1 of the 3-day refresh, and so my mind's a little bit like sloshy, you know. So I am Rachel Mitchell, and I told Melanie I would help her with the importance of getting to Emerald, because this is so important. And I know we all have big goals in our businesses this year, and we are getting close, believe it or not, to the end of 2018. And that means that we have got to be working, we have got to be setting goals, and we've got to be going after them for ourselves, for our teams, and to lead by example. And so we are going to be doing these calls I think 2 every month, so that we can help you and your teams pop some emeralds is what we call it. Just pop some emeralds. And popping emeralds, getting to Emerald is not as complicated as it might seem for a new coach. But I just remember as a brand new coach, I was told, hit Success Club, become an Emerald coach in your first month. And I did it because that is what I needed to do in order to actually start earning an income. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and I'm not going to keep you for a real long time, honestly, because there's just not a ton of information that you need in order to do this or to motivate you to do it. But I'm going to share my screen and get this started. All right. So if you guys have questions, just just pop them down in the comment section below, and I'll answer them when I am done. But okay, so we're talking about the importance of getting to Emerald. And let's see if it's gonna work. There we go. Yeah. So why are we talking about Emerald? Why is that a goal your first month? Why do we want you to hit that now, early? Or maybe you've restarted your business, or maybe you've been a coach for a long time and you're really just now getting into the business building part of it. No matter where you're at, if you are currently a coach, just a coach, you need to be Emerald by Wednesday. Honestly, that should be your goal. Okay. Why is it so important? Because 1, it is your first big goal as a coach. It is your first rank advancement. It is your first recognition. Honestly, it is the first time that your coach is going to shout you out and say, hey, Cindy hit this big goal. Alana hit this big goal, this first big goal in her business. And really and truly, just like it is with any rank advancement, Emerald is going to be your first big confidence boost to show that, hey, I actually am building a business here. I'm not just posting sweaty selfies. I'm not just working out, which is important and good, but I'm actually building a business that is making an impact in the lives of other people. Okay. And so it's really your first big goal that you can share and get shouted out for. And I like recognition. I'm not going to lie. It does float my boat. So probably a lot of you guys do too. This one's really important. It is the first rank advancement that actually unlocks the earning potential for you as a coach. And I'm going to go into this a little bit more as we get in. But as a coach, you are strictly earning 25% commission, or whatever the challenge pack commission is, on anything that someone orders through you as a coach. But when you rank advance to Emerald, your first rank advancement, that unlocks the bonus potential for you to actually earn in addition to that commission. So that is very important, and I'm going to talk about that. And this is one of my favorites. It opens the customer lead program for you. As a coach, Beachbody will not assign to you customer leads who are people who just go to Beachbody's website without a coach and they order Shakeology or Beachbody On Demand or something like that. Those people that go to Beachbody and order without a coach, they actually give those people to us, and we don't even have to work for it. Well, we do have to work for it because we have to be Emerald and hit Success Club, but you don't have to go out and find them. You don't have to go out and convince them to purchase the challenge pack or Shakeology. They just automatically assign them to you. Some buy things, some don't. But I have a lot of customer leads in my Coach Online office every month that order Shakeology. And that's a huge boost to your income as well. So first, let's tackle what is an Emerald coach. Most of you guys probably know this, but I want to break it down anyways for you so you can see it visually. An Emerald coach is when you have an active coach on your right leg and your left leg. If you look at this diagram on the bottom, you can see there's this little line drawn down the middle under each of these coaches, and on each side you have a leg. One is your left leg, one is your right leg. Now, one of those legs is your strong leg, and one is your weak leg. Your weak leg is the leg that you generate volume on yourself. Whenever you sign someone up as a challenger, whenever you sell something to someone, that generates volume on your weak leg. Your strong leg is the leg that basically falls under your upline coach, and everything that they do flows down there. Now, how do you figure out which is your strong leg, which is your weak leg? The easiest way to do that is to go into your Coach Online office, go to My Business and My Sponsorship drill down, and you look at the volume. You go to My Business and My Volume, and you look at the volume on your left leg. It's going to say LV and it's going to say RV. The volume that is higher is your strong leg. The volume that is lower is your weak leg. And that's something, this took me a little while to figure it out. I had to do multiple calls with my upline to figure that out, but it's pretty easy to figure out which is your weak and your strong leg, okay? But you basically just want to have an active coach on both legs. And so as a brand new coach, whenever you are signing people up as coaches in your business center, it is automatically set to alternate them between your left and your right. But if you want to just make sure, you can go into My Business and go to My Preferred Placement and make sure that as you're signing up those first two coaches, that it's actually going to alternate. You can set it to left leg and one to right leg, all right? You can see the image down there below, that in order to be an active Emerald, you must have, it requires 50 volume points. Let me see what this chat is, because I know that, well, I can't see it. You have to be an active coach yourself with 50 volume points. What does that mean? That means that you have to be ordering something each month for yourself in your own business center that is equal to 50 volume points or more. Now, if you're drinking Shakeology, getting that every month, that is 90 PV, so that automatically qualifies you as an active coach. But the people that you sign up under you must be active as well. So you can't just enroll your mom, pay the $40 fee, and enroll her as a coach, and she doesn't order anything. She's not going to be an active coach. She has to actually purchase something that equals 50 PV or higher, okay? So that's a really important distinction. And that's something to remember too, that once you get to Emerald, you have to keep those coaches active in order to maintain that active status. Now, I'm not going to go into Ruby and Diamond, but you can see that here, but those are some of the next rank advancements that you go through. Honestly, most people skip Ruby and go straight to Diamond, which is 4 active coaches on each leg, and 1 on each side is an Emerald coach, okay? So let's focus on Emerald first, getting there if you're not already, helping your coaches get there, and then we can move on to Diamond, and we'll reach for that goal next, okay? Just a second, there was a chat. I just want to make sure. Can't see it. For some reason, I can't see the chat, so I'll just look at it whenever I get done. All right, so why that's what an Emerald coach is. Now, how do you earn? Because that's what we're talking about tonight, right? We want you to get to Emerald so that you can actually start earning an income in addition to just your commission. Because honestly, you can sell Shakeology and challenge packs all month long, but you're going to have to sell a whole lot of them as a coach in order to earn very much money. But when you unlock that bonus potential, that's when you start to earn in addition to just your challenge packs. All right. So how do you earn? When you are an Emerald coach, you qualify for cycle bonuses. All right. And what that means is that once you earn 300 volume points between your 2 legs, that you actually earn a cycle bonus. As an Emerald coach, you will earn $14 per cycle or up to $250 a week. So there is a limit, which is why you want to get to Ruby and Diamond pretty quickly after you get to Emerald, okay? So how you earn that? On your strong leg, for every 200 volume points that you earn on your strong leg, and when you match that with 100 volume points on your weak leg, that equals your 300 points, and you pop a bonus, a $14 bonus, all right? So where does that volume come from? It comes from people who are signing up with challenge packs. If you have coaches under you who are ordering Shakeology, Energize, things like that, that all goes towards your TV, your team volume. And so the more that you sell, if you're selling, if you're hitting Success Club, if you're hitting Success Club 10 or higher, and you're not an Emerald coach, then you are losing so much money because you're not cycling those bonuses. All right. So your strong leg, that volume comes from your upline and anyone that you have on that strong leg. Your weak leg volume comes from challenge pack sales, from coaches on that side, from things that they are selling. And so it's pretty easy to quickly hit that $100 every week on your weak leg and for your strong leg to match that. So you can earn up to $250 a week in cycle bonuses. And it's not really that hard to get there, honestly. If you're hitting Success Club, if you're enrolling coaches, if they're hitting Success Club, and you will quickly start to earn that $250. And again, that is the limit as a Emerald coach, that $14, that the limit is $250 per week. So you want to start shooting for the next goal pretty quickly. So let me go back and let me hit quickly on, before we get into the rest of this, how to qualify for customer leads, because I said that is one of the perks to being an Emerald coach. I think it's one of the biggest perks to being an Emerald coach, because those are people that you don't even have to go out and find. They just come to you. So as an Emerald coach, you have to be an active coach yourself, because believe it or not, there are Emerald coaches that go inactive because they cancel their Shakeology or they delay it. So you always have to watch that. Go into your Coach Online office every Wednesday. Watch to make sure it says that you're active, you're not delinquent. You can go delinquent if your credit card that you have on file goes out of date, or if it's not good or something like that, okay? So you have to be an active coach. Your business services have to be paid, that $15.95 a month for US and whatever it is for the other countries. But your business services have to be paid every month. I have run into that problem one month where my card got updated, my debit card was updated, and I somehow missed the emails that my business services had not been paid, and it took like a month for me to get it reactivated, so I was not getting paid. All right, business services have to be paid. You have to be a paid rank of Emerald, and you have to hit Success Club 5 at least in order to get customer leads. And those are people who go to Beachbody. They might just create a free account. They might go to Beachbody and order something. There's no guarantee for an income, but those are potential customers in the future who might order something when you reach out to them and start that conversation. All right. How to qualify for Success Club leads. This is a little bit more important. And again, it comes down to being an Emerald coach and hitting Success Club 10 or higher. You have to, Success Club leads are people who actually go to Team Beachbody without a coach and they actually order something. So if you get a Success Club lead, they have ordered something, be it a BOD membership or Energize or Shakeology or a challenge pack. And so you have to be an active coach. Your business services have to be paid. You have to be a paid rank of Emerald and achieve Success Club 10 or higher. Now, guys, yes, we want you to get to Emerald, but we simultaneously want you to be hitting Success Club. If Emerald is great, and yes, those bonuses are great that it unlocks, but if you're not selling challenge packs, if you're not enrolling people into your groups, if you're not recruiting coaches and hitting Success Club, then Emerald does not do a whole lot for you. So this is about getting to Emerald. But don't stop working for Success Club 5 or 10 or higher, okay? That's really important. So how do we want to encourage you or teach you how to get to Emerald just as quickly as you can, I will tell you that when I got to Emerald by signing up a really good friend from high school, and my spouse was the other coach. I enrolled my husband with a challenge pack. I think it was like a 3-day refresh challenge pack with a box of Shakeology samplers, because honestly and truly, in the beginning, 4 years ago, we were not in a financial situation where we could both be drinking Shakeology on a regular basis. Like, we were kind of living paycheck to paycheck. I was sold on Shakeology and these workout programs, and I wanted to help people, but I wasn't earning a lot of money in the beginning. I think my first paycheck was like $70, and then I didn't get one for 2 more weeks. Okay. So we didn't have that extra income, but I saw the value. I saw the strategy, the business strategy of signing my husband up very early on. And guys, if you don't sign your husband up in like the first, second week, and put him, my suggestion is putting him or her, whoever you are, on your week leg at the top, because we earn a lot of money from my husband's account because he is one of those first coaches that I signed up on my week leg. We continue to earn through his account because he is himself as an Emerald coach, has been a Diamond coach, and we earn money from him every week, and he doesn't do a thing. All right. So signing your husband, your spouse, your significant other up. If you don't have a spouse or a significant other, sign up your mom. Sign up somebody that you're really close to that you know could benefit from maybe getting a little check every now and then, all right? So sign your spouse or significant other up on first. That should be the first person. You sign them up with a challenge pack so that you get 2 Success Club points from that. And also the way that I look at it is when I signed him up, I earned commission from what he ordered. So it was like a little less, it saved me some money there as well. My other first coach was a really good friend from high school who already loved Beachbody programs. She'd been doing them for years, and she saw me make my coach announcement, and she was like, hey, I want to do it. And so she wasn't ready to coach at that time, but she just signed up as a coach because I said, hey, if you sign up as a coach, you're going to help me hit this first goal. And she was like, okay, let's do it. And that was it. All right. So don't be afraid to just tell people like this, thank you for supporting me. I'm going to sign you up as a coach because it's going to help me hit this goal. And I really think you're going to love Shakeology. So you're going to start saving money on that anyway. So just boom, you can do it. Your first people, your first Success Club points can be your spouse and your mom, your sibling, your best friend. Like, don't be shy about asking them to help you, because that's okay. I mean, they're helping you by committing to getting healthy and fit themselves. All right. So week 1, you should talk to everybody that you know, everybody in your warm market. Talk to them about joining your challenge group, about supporting you, and doing this with you, and sign, honestly, as many people up as coaches as you can, just so that you bank Emerald and you protect Emerald, okay? Because like I said, they have to be active coaches under you in order to maintain your Emerald rank. Once you do that, within your first month or whatever month that you're in, we're just going to say in the month of September, I encourage you to go Emerald again. What does that mean? That means you put your first 2 coaches under you on each leg, and then you do it again. You add 2 more coaches to your business center this month so that you protect Emerald, so that you don't drop rank. Also, so that you are that much closer to Diamond, because remember, Diamond is 4 coaches on each leg, and then one of those coaches on each leg is going to become an Emerald coach, and then you start earning even more, okay? So how do you go Emerald again? If you signed your spouse, if you signed your best friend or your mom or whoever it is, like, I encourage you just to offer the coaching opportunity to everybody first, all right? And if you go back, Ali Tessitore, I think, talked about this on her call from a few weeks ago, and she did a really good job. It's really easy to do this. It sounds intimidating, and honestly, as a new coach, it scared me, and I didn't do it for too long. But if you've got someone who wants to sign up as a challenger, who wants to join your challenge group, ask them first. I'm going to give you some scripts here in a minute. Ask them, say, hey, would you like to learn more about actually what I do as a coach and signing up as a coach and getting 3 people to do it with you? That would get your Shakeology, your challenge pack, completely paid for. You also get to save 25% on everything that you order after you sign up with this first challenge pack. We have the military discount. If you have family members, if you have friends who are military, active military, or veterans, they get the coaching fees completely waived, all right? So they don't have to pay a coach sign-up fee. They don't have to pay the monthly $15.95 coaching fee. They basically save more. They can drink Shakeology for cheaper than I can, all right? So make a list of your military family members or friends or spouses of active military and say, hey, I want you to do this challenge group with me, and I'm going to sign you up as a coach because you actually you get Shakeology cheaper than I would. And so they're not locked into anything. That is one cool thing. A lot of people are afraid that if I sign up as a coach, I have to order so much every month or I can't get out of it. They're not locked into anything. And so go Emerald go Emerald your first, second week as a coach, and then go Emerald again by just signing up the next 2 people as coaches as well. All right. Here are some tips in looking for coaches, all right? Look for people as you're doing your vital behaviors, as you're scrolling through social media, as you are looking for people to connect with, if you're searching hashtags, while you're looking and connecting with people, look for people who are doing what you're doing already. Look for people who are posting on social media. Look for people who are already posting in their stories 5 to 10 times a day. Those are people who already have a grasp of social media. Those are people who could actually take coaching and incorporate it into what they're already doing. People who could take coaching and fitness and inspiration and incorporate it already into being a mom or being a teacher or whatever it is they're already posting about. They could just add this to it. So when you're looking and you're connecting with people, if they're already doing what you're doing as a coach, say, hey, you know, I'm following you. You're inspiring. You're already posting on social media. I'm always looking for people who are positive and upbeat, who want to make an influence, make an impact on other people's lives. Would you be interested in learning what I'm doing as a coach? Okay. If you're not ready to explain what that is exactly, I'm sure that your upline coach has a video they can watch or a sneak peek they can pop into. And before they sign up as a challenger, they can actually learn what it is that we do as coaches, all right? Lead with the coach invite. You can do this whether or not they want to coach or not, whether or not they just want to be a challenger, they want to get fit, lose weight. You don't be shy about offering the coach opportunity. Now, for me personally, I'm not going to offer everybody the coaching opportunity because I want people that I feel like would fit with my vibe or, you know, fall into my tribe. And if I'm branding myself, if I'm posting the right way, then I'm going to find those people naturally. But lead with a coach invite. Like I said before, I'm going to give you some scripts. Talk to people about learning about what you do as a coach before they sign up or when they sign up so that they can get that coach discount and possibly start their own business as well. PB&J invite. Okay, I put that in here. I'm not going to go all the way through that. But if you watch the National Wake Up Call today, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and that can be your assignment. If you have not watched the National Wake Up Call today, you have to. Like, you have to. It was amazing. And she talks about inviting people with this PB&J invite, like basically building your invite. And I have an example of it in here, but you can go and watch Meg today just to get a little clearer understanding on that, all right? So I'm going to give you guys some example invites. Screenshot this, write it down. I'm going to share this call. You can watch it back and write it down. But use these because if you know me or you're on my team, I am all about not being that icky salesperson, but I'm all about being bold and direct because honestly, people don't want to join you if you tiptoe around what you're excited about. Okay. So I used to be the girl that was like, hey, I follow you. I've kind of been thinking about asking you maybe if you want to join my team. Like, that's not exciting. That does not make me sound confident. And that is not very bold. Get bold about what you're doing, but always compliment and always, always, always connect with someone. Don't just send stock invites. You always have to, if it's somebody you don't know that well, go to their page, find something to compliment them on, to bring into the conversation. If it's somebody you do know very well, like use their personality traits that you know would make a good coach. So make these invites personal. Please make these invites personal. Here's an example invite though. Hey girl, this is for somebody who's already following me. I know is watching my stories or is liking my posts or something like that. Thanks for the love on my posts or for watching my stories. Putting myself out there isn't always easy, but I'm on a mission to ... Whatever your mission is, you have to have a mission. You have to know why that you're doing this. Emily Robidas talked about that too in this call just right before this one. I usually say I'm on a mission to empower other women to care for their bodies, to love their bodies because Christ loved them first, and just to really get intentional about taking care of us so that we can live out our purpose. I usually say something like that. Are you following me for faith, fitness, my sweet fam, or are you interested in learning more about what I do as a coach? So this is somebody who's already following me, somebody who's already watching me, somebody who's already responding to my posts or commenting or liking. So if somebody's watching you on a regular basis, it's social media. Like, it's social media. They're there to be social. So don't worry about connecting with them over that. And you will get so many responses to this message. I promise you. If you're putting good, solid content out there, people will respond to this message with one thing or another. And if nothing else, it's a great way to start a conversation, to begin connecting, and that will eventually lead to a challenge group, a new challenger, or a new coach, okay? Here's another one. This is for like somebody who maybe I've been watching her on Instagram, following for a while, building that. Well, this would be like a colder message. Definitely somebody that I've looked into a little bit before I message her. All right. Hey girl, your feed is so inspiring. I think I just blew up your page. Blew up your page with likes. Seriously though, you have such a powerful message going out there. I'm always looking for positive influencers to join my team. Have you ever considered becoming a coach? And so that is a more direct, more bold invite. But if it's somebody that I think would make an awesome coach and I don't send them that message, I can promise you that another coach out there is going to invite her to their team. And you never, ever know what someone is going to say. So whether you're a new coach or an older coach, it is time to get bold, and it is time to get like just direct with those people that you think would make your dream coaches. All right. And again, I think a lot of coaches are afraid to be this direct because they're like, I don't know what I would say. If someone says, yeah, actually tell me more, that's okay. Like, reach out to your upline if you don't have a response for that. Ask them for a video, but don't be afraid to ask now, because if you don't, someone else is going to invite them to their team. All right. This is an example of how I might talk to someone who I've been talking to about a challenge group and already know that they want to sign up and we're about to do their sign up link. So I would send them a message that says, okay, so let's get you signed up. I always have to ask, would you be interested in signing up as a coach and getting 2 to 3 friends to do this with you? You could get your whole challenge pack paid for, and you save 25% on everything that you order after the challenge pack. And I would usually end it with, like, if not, that's okay, but it's a huge perk. And actually, I think I would love to work with you as a coach, and you could inspire people and help people while you're on your own journey. All right. So another thing that I send to people is, like, if it's somebody I kind of know, or I think that they would like to do this, or they've tried Shakeology before and they know they like it, I'll send them the link, sign up as a coach, and it says, hey, don't freak out, but I just sent you your link to sign up. I signed you up as a coach. You are not locked into anything, but I know you already love Shakeology, or I know you're going to love it, and you'll save 25% after this challenge pack, and it's just going to be cleaner this way, and we won't have to switch you over later. And usually I rarely have anyone that objects to that. And I really do that a lot when I'm pushing for a goal, or if I truly think that, because honestly, most people do love Shakeology. Most people, if they drink it for a month or more, they are going to feel it, and they're going to feel the benefits and feel better. So why not just go ahead and enroll them? All right. So that is, those are like my best tips, and my sample invites, things like that. For getting to Emerald and signing people up as Emerald coaches. Another thing, some of you guys may already be, active coaches. You may be working coaches. You may already be hitting Success Club. Do you already have those challengers in your challenge groups who are maybe about to get their next shipment of Shakeology? What I do is I always set a reminder on my phone, or when I'm tracking my people, I'll set a reminder that, hey, their Shakeology is going to ship out in 30 days. Ask them if they want the coach discount. And I do that very regularly. I just reach out and I say, hey girl, your shakes are about to ship out. I know you love them. You're killing it in the challenge group. Would you like to actually learn more about what I do as a coach and switch over to that account so you can save 25% on your Shakeology and get some other people to join us in our next challenge group? All right. It's a very simple way to open the coaching opportunity. And I have a lot of people who don't actively work the business, but they do love their shakes, and they are active coaches. I have people that are active coaches that have been coaches with me for 4 years because they just love Shakeology, but they have zero interest in actually working the business, and that is okay. Their orders go towards my volume, go towards my cycle bonuses, and so forth. So that's a really good thing. I'm looking at your questions now, so if you have some, just unmute or post them, okay? Can you repeat that about the volume again to figure out which leg is which? Yes. So when you go into your Coach online office to, let me look to make sure I'm saying this right, because I want, hold on, guys. If anybody, I don't know if Melanie is actually on. So you go to Monitor My Business in your Coach Online office, and you go to Team Volume. It's under Compensation. You're going to have two columns to the far right. One says LV and one says RV. The leg that has the most volume on it is your strong leg, all right? The one that has the smaller number of volume, that is your weak leg. Your weak leg is the one, so your strong leg most likely, it may not be true for everybody, but most likely is going to generate a good bit of volume every month anyways. And so your goal is to match it with that 100 volume on your weak leg so that you cycle a bonus, okay? So, and there are some good videos in your Coach Online office. Go under your training. They're there to explain this a little bit better, but you're looking for the leg that has the lowest number in regards to your volume. That is your weak leg. That is the one you want to build, as far as volume. Let's see, Meg, quick question about cycles. Do we need to do anything in the Coach office to cycle? Oh, it's calculated for you. It is calculated for you. More about the free trip about hitting Success Club your first month. Okay. Yes. I don't know what your name is. It says the remote experience, but that is whenever you hit Success Club in your first, second, and third month as a coach, you get your ticket to Summit, which is our annual coach training event. This last year is in Indianapolis. It will be again next year. You get that ticket paid for. It's like a $250, $300 ticket to go if you were just to pay and sign up for Summit. And so it's a huge event. Like everybody has to be at Summit. Like you have to be at Summit. I see my roommate from Summit on here and she's like, yes, it's awesome, right? But it's the best. I mean, like if you're building a business, you have to be at Summit. And so why not get it paid for your first 3 months? And again, guys, I was that coach that started at ground zero. I had to ask my mom, I had to ask my husband, I had to ask my sister, I had to ask my best friend. I've heard somebody say before, you sit around the table with enough people at Thanksgiving to hit Success Club your first 3 months. Okay. So seriously, while you're building, while you're learning, while you're learning about social media and learning how to reach out to people, invite the people you know and love the best. Yes, I know that Shakeology is an investment and it sounds kind of crazy to some people, but that is just a great opportunity for you to practice explaining what you're doing to the people that you know best, all right? And I know sometimes they can be the scariest, but I know there are people in your life that could benefit from this and that will support you. So start with them and just be bold about it and be excited and people will get on board. What happens if you don't sign your partner up right away? I mean, nothing happens. I just think that it's to your best benefit to do it that way. I have encountered so many husbands, spouses this last month of people on my team who are just like, no, we're not doing that. And I'm doing my best. I've made videos, I make training videos to explain how that works and how it really and truly long-term is a business strategy. It's not just so that you can hit Success Club this month. It's not just so that, you can earn extra $30 this month. It's a business strategy to sign up your spouse. And sometimes males or business people relate more to that. Who talked about becoming Emerald? No, Ali Tessitore. It was on one of the Dream Team calls from a couple of weeks ago. She talked about a lot of stuff, honestly. It's just a call you need to watch. I can't remember what I referred to though. How do you get someone new to just sign up as a coach with Shakeology? Even if they get a discount going forward, they have to pay. If they sign up any other way than with a challenge pack, they have to pay the $40 fee. So it really makes 0 sense to sign someone up with a challenge or with Shakeology and the $40 fee because they're paying more than if they sign up with a challenge pack. And if they don't want Beachbody On Demand, that's fine. They can do a 3-day refresh challenge pack. They can do a 21-day fix challenge pack. They can do, that's how we used to do them. They were all program challenge packs. They can sign up with a completion pack. So, you know, if you have those customers who signed up with a Beachbody On Demand challenge pack and they want to switch over to the coach without the fee, they can sign up. You can enroll them through Share a Cart with a completion pack and do something like a 3-day refresh completion pack or the Lift 4 completion pack. Next month we have the Shift Shop, so I'm sure there'll be a Shift Shop completion pack. So you can do it that way too. It just makes a whole lot more sense for them not to have to pay that $40 fee. Yeah. Okay, is that good? Does anybody else have any more questions? Let's see. Okay. That's all I got. That's all I got. Just go forth and be emerald. That's what I want to end with. But I do want to take a call. Okay. I mean, take a picture. So hold on just a second. So we can document that we actually did this, because it didn't really happen if it doesn't go in stories. All right. I'm going to take a picture. I'll smile if you're on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay. All right, you guys, that's all I have. Okay, you are so welcome. You're so welcome. And we'll be back in 2 weeks. So come back if you're not Emerald, but I know you will be. Bye.